Hello and welcome to the Lumbridge Knight's Guide for the Sheep Herder quest. This is a really easy quest and all you require in order to complete it is 100 coins. That is it, and that is to buy the protection suit. I think you can get the protection suit from other places, but it's very easy just to come with 100 coins. I'm not going to show you how to suck eggs and get 100 coins. I'm just going to assume that you can get 100 coins from somewhere. So let's get started. You want to be in the center of East Ardougne and you want to go speak to Councillor Halgrive. He is literally south of the church, as you can see on the map, and just ask him conversation option 1, what's the matter? And he will tell us about several sheep which have become infected with some kind of plague that they're not sure what it is and they need to be destroyed. If you offer to help, he will then tell you need some protective clothing, hence why we need our 100 coins, and he will give you some poisoned sheep food, which you can just see I've received there. Once we're finished with him, head into the church. It's directly north. As we're in the neighborhood, praying at the altar in this church is actually an Ardougne achievement diary task. Make sure that you're recharging some prayer, so you'll have to kind of use one prayer point at least in order to do that achievement diary task. But yeah, since we're in the neighborhood, you may as well do it if you haven't already. Once you've done that, or if you've already done it, speak to Dr. Ardougne. I think that's how you say it. You know what I'm like with these names, guys. Speak to Dr. Ardougne and he will exchange your 100 coins for a protective suit. That's the top and trousers you can see in the inventory there. The next thing we need to do is equip the protective suit and then head north of East Ardougne. As you can see, I'm showing you all 4 locations of the infected sheep, and the central star is where this begins. So here we are at the sort of disease control farm with the furnace to destroy the remains of the plague sheep, and we need to come here in order to collect a cattle prod. You can see it there, so I'm just going to collect it. And you also want to equip that, so you can see I've now got my protective suit and my cattle prod equipped. So I'm going to go first to the blue sheep. Blue sheep were the ones to the west. See it on the map there. Head to this location. And then you want to get up behind the sheep and then prod the sheep back towards their impending doom. It can be a bit tricky. Try not to over prod them and try not to prod them past where you want them to go. They kind of usually move like 4 to 5 squares when you prod them, and you've probably got like 1 to 2 seconds to kind of prod them before they just randomly walk off, like you can see that guy doing. Yeah, I mean, get used to this because you're going to do it 4 times. So this is number 1 with the blue sheep. And when it gets near the fence, you just need to get around to the right side of it, and then boom, you get this little message. The sheep obligingly jumps over the gate and into the enclosure and its impending doom. Now you could go deal with this sheep, but I'm going to get them all in first. Please like the video and support my content. Thank you, noble knight. Next on the agenda, we have the yellow sheep. So again, I'm going to speed the video up here. It's the same, rinse and repeat. Do that again. If you've got the gist of it, you can see the locations earlier in the video. You can kind of skip to the next point, or you can watch me kind of prod these in. I'm going to kind of speed these up so it goes a bit quicker. Okay, that's the yellow sheep done. Now the green sheep. Again with each one, I'm showing you the locations. So let's deal with these. Prod with a cattle prod. Prodding sheep's fun. Yeah, I don't know if I'm selling this quest. It's really fun. Like, not. To be fair, actually, these 3 sheep, pretty easy. The red sheep, oh boy, they can be awkward. And you'll see in a minute, they can be really awkward. So yeah. And he's gone past and I can't get it. Great. Several hours later. Get in the bloody pen. Anyway, so I've got him in now. Finally, the reds. Now, for me, these are the problem child of the quest. Why? Because it's really hard to get behind them and get them past the rock you can see there. It's quite irritating because if you prod them all the way to the east, they'll go behind the little fence there and get stuck. And if you prod them to the west, there's no way around past the river. So you kind of just got to wait till they wander out from behind the rock. which can take a while. There we go, he's wandered out. Let's get him. Be the right side. Go, go, go. Get him past the rock. And there we go. We can speed the video up. And we're kind of home free. Mega. Right. Get yourself into the pen of doom. Now that we've got all 4 sheep inside the execution zone, all we need to do is use the poison sheep food on each sheep in turn. So, adios yellow sheep, adios blue sheep, adios green sheep, and eventually I'll do the same to the red sheep. Death. It's quite dark this way, just murdering 4 innocent plague sheep. Anyway, whatever. Pick up the bones. Once you have all 4 bones, simply head to the furnace and use each set of bones on the furnace. It's a little click intensive, but you don't have to do it 4 times. Okay, it's 2. That's 3. And there's number 4. So now that we've done that, that is basically the main part of this quest done. We can return to Councillor Halgrive, where we began this quest. So let's head back there now. Here he is, let's speak to him. We'll tell him that we've disposed of all 4 sheep, and he will reward us initially by returning our 100 coins for the cost of the suit, as well as 3,000 more in reward for doing the quest, as well as 4 additional quest points. Congratulations! That's an easy quest in the bank. I hope this quest guide was useful, and this is the Lumbridge Knight saying peace out. So, peace out guys!